Welcome to iRead. During our school day, we do many things to help us become strong readers. One way we learn to read is with iRead. In iRead, you will visit a special place called Beastie Hall. Look carefully at Beastie Hall. What do you see? It is made of books. That is because Beastie Hall is where we learn to become awesome readers. Let's meet the iRead teachers we see in Beastie Hall. Miss A, Coach Z, Mr. Saunders, Miss Seymour, Mrs. Wordy, and Professor Reedswell. First thing you need to do to begin your work is log into iRead with your own username and password. This is the same username and password that you use to log into HMH Ed Your Friend in Learning. Just as you log in to begin working in iRead, you need to log out when you're done in iRead so that all of your great work is saved. Make sure you hit the red X in the left-hand corner to save your work when you're done. When you begin at each level of iRead, you can make a Beastie reading buddy. You get to make choices about how you want your reading buddy to look. The pictures show different body choices. Think carefully about the choices because you won't get to change them for a while. If you don't like a choice you made, you can click the undo button. You get 1 minute to work on your iRead buddy. So be quick. The clock up in the corner shows you how much time you have left. Click the Done button if you are finished before your time is up. You get more chances to change parts of your reading buddy, but the exact time and place will be a surprise. Backpack shows your progress in iRead. It helps you see where you are, where you're going, and what you've learned about reading. You can explore your backpack each time you log in and when you finish a topic. You have a short time to explore your backpack, so check it out quickly. Your level and series are at the top of the backpack. The dots show all of the topics in the series you are in. The orange "You Are Here" flag points to the topic you are working on. The book at the top of the hill shows you your next success ebook. This way you can see how close you are to your next visit to Professor Reedswell's library. Watch the number grow as you read new books and complete code, sight word, and wordplay topics. Click this to look at the word cards you've earned and learned in iRead. You can earn badges for your effort, focus, and learning in iRead. You can see your collection here. Click Miss A to see the letters you've collected and see how many stars you've earned. Click Mr. Saunders to see your sounds collection and see how many stars you've earned. Click Mr. Seymour to see the sights words you've collected. Click Miss Wordy to see the words you've collected from your work in the wordplay classroom. Click Professor Reedswell to see the books you've read and rated. After some topics, you'll be invited to choose a book that you'd like to reread. Let's take a look at some of the buttons you will be using in iRead. In some iRead activities, you need to click the Done button to tell the program that you're ready to have your work checked or to move on. Finish the task and then click Done. The Done button is a blue circle with a white check mark in the middle. The Beastie Hall teachers are here to help you. If you are not sure what to do, you can click on them for help. You can also click on the yellow circle with the blue check mark. You can click the blue arrow button in many activities to tell the program when you're ready to move on to the next task. You can click the speaker to hear a word or a sound again, or to hear something read aloud. The speaker is a blue circle with a speaker in the middle. Lines come from the speaker to show you sound. If you need a break in timed activities, click the pause button. The pause button is a blue circle with 2 straight lines. In the Success Library activities, Spin the Wheel and Meaning Machine, you can click the Back to Book button. The Back to Book button is a blue circle with a white book in the middle. It takes you back to the book to reread to find the answer. To return from the book, click the Back to Activity button. The Back to Activity button is the blue circle with a curved white arrow in it. When you see this curved arrow in the top right corner of a word card, click it to learn a second word meaning. Sometimes you'll see a rebus, a word with a picture that shows the word's meaning. When you see a rebus in the sentence or passage, you can click on it to hear the word read aloud. When you are working in iRead, you can hear directions and help with the activities in Spanish. Click the Teacher button to listen to activity directions in Spanish. Click the Español button to hear the words meaning in Spanish. Some words have a tip about how to pronounce or to say them as well. This button looks like an oval or a speech bubble with lines through it. We want to do our best in all of our iRead work, but we want to try our hardest on these 2 activities. This is because good work here helps you move on to the next topic. 1. In Show What You Know, you practice different skills and find letters or words. After Show What You Know, you'll get to move on to Show What You Know Fast, where you do the same thing, but you're timed. So it's very important that you pay close attention and look, listen, and do your best work. After completing each series in iRead, you read an ebook as your reward for all of your great learning. Click the book cover to get started. Click play to start reading. Click pause if you need to stop for a moment. Choose the Read Aloud button to listen to the book read aloud to you. Choose the Practice button to read the book on your own. The Practice button has lines through the speaker to show you that you will not hear the book read aloud. Click the arrow button to go to the next page. You can change the speed of the reading to make it fast or slower using these buttons. You can click a word to hear it read aloud. After you hear it, click play to return to the reading. To exit the book, you must click through each page. As a reward, you get to read the book twice. You can make a recording of your ebook reading that you can share with your teacher. Let's talk about what you need to do to record yourself. The first thing you need to do is make sure you have a headset that your microphone is plugged in. Then before you begin your recording, you need to do a mic check to make sure your microphone records as you're reading properly. Now you're ready to record your reading. In Spin the Wheel, you get to spin the wheel to tell about the Success ebook that you just finished reading. You will spin the wheel to make a statement that tells something about the book. There are several different statements you can make, but only one of them is correct. That's the challenge. Click on the wheel that has the arrow to make the wheel spin. When the wheel stops, read the text or words from left to right, or you can click the speaker button to hear it read aloud. If the sentence is true and tells an important idea or event of the book, then click Done. If the sentence says something that is not true about the book, spin the wheel again. Once you think you've got the correct sentence, click the Done button. If you're not sure whether a sentence is true and you need to click the Book button to reread, to get back to the spin wheel from the book, click the blue back arrow button with the curved arrow. Once you think you've got the correct sentence, click the Done button. When the activity is over, click the blue arrow to move on.